The doors opening to a past that has been filled with luxury and opulence. These walls of Havelis in Lucknow have been mute spectators to several decades of history. The residents changed to new ones over these years, and slowly the neglect of the building was visible. Jyotsna and Amar have now taken up the onerous task of renovating their ancestral Haveli.
We went ahead with the idea of seeing how best we could enhance this buildings that we have right now and so that they're able to produce some income so that the house can be maintained, as well as they can be left for our future generations to enjoy.
The 47,000 square feet Habibullah estate is divided into two parts, separated by this open area in Hazratganj, which is home to some of the biggest brands in the city's prime market, just a stone's throw away. Construction for this 22 feet high building started in 1736, and most of the construction happened around 1820. The building housed the London-Delhi Bank nearly 100 years ago, and now restoring its 250-year glory was always going to be a huge challenge.
The single-story older building, it's a much older building, and it was used less, so the roof and all needed a lot of repairs, and the residence which is on the left-hand side, which we're already living in, that was easier for us to move into, so we could actively think of what to do with the older building. And then since we've lived in a lot of different cities in India and abroad, and having seen the concept of old buildings being used for different purposes, I think unless a building has utility, it's very difficult for it to remain.
After a planning process and renovation that lasted 18 months, two of the best Indian retail outlets have found a new home in the city. The retail stores have a modern yet classy look. These mosaic floors, built over 200 years ago, have been retained. The old furniture still serves as a reminder of the history of the building. Little wonder when the couple spent hours poring through the map, they never wanted to raise down the building.
Everybody who I've met have said that the house was so beautiful, this was there and that was there, but they broke it down and they built this new building, and now they just have a little apartment in that building to stay with, which is a common phenomena actually around Lucknow. And everybody who I actually spoke to were not too thrilled about the decision that they had taken.
Two more stores like these will soon open here, providing the much needed oxygen in the form of monthly rentals for the building to be maintained. Another coffee outlet is planned in the rear part of the building, overlooking the lawn. For nearly 20 people who are needed to maintain the entire complex, the presence of big brands will ensure their past can continue to be the future as well.
Now that we've been able to give utility to more than half of the building, so we have been able to now use those resources to maintain the house and the commercial part of the building.
Memories of many of these artifacts will soon get a new lease of life. The lights will shine bright again, adding a modern sheen to the walls. Tradition will blend with modernity, and the Habibullah couple expect to set a new trend for Lucknow and indeed several other cities. In Lucknow, Ashutosh Sinha, NDTV Prophet.